Hi guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but unfortunately I did not get anything in February, but I did get quite a few things for March from various different places. I did a lot more secondhand sites that I haven't tried yet, like Ape Books and Thrift Books, and I also did Better Old Books once again, as well as I have a big Right Stuff order that hasn't shown up yet. That's probably going to be the last thing to show up. I've also done quite a bit on Mercari as well as our Manga swap. I believe these two right here are from Mercari. I think this one is from Ape Books because it said HPB on it, which means half price books. They do sell through Ape Books, and I know I got some stuff from them through Ape Books. But the first one I'm going to go over, since it's already open, is Georgie, which I got from Mandarake. This is an old vintage shoujo manga. I'm really into vintage shoujo right now, and I really want to collect more. This one is by Yumiko Igarashi, who also does Candy, if you might know of that one. It's packaged really nicely. Of course, it's quite yellow / practically brown, but it's a very old manga, I believe from the 70s, maybe early 80s, but I'm expecting it to not be in pristine condition, but I think this so far looks like pretty good condition. Open so I can show you all the covers. Okay, so here is Georgie. Here's volume 1. As you can see, there's some dirt. It's obviously a little faded. The spines are a bit worse, but it's a vintage manga. I don't really mind. It kind of just shows how old it is. But let's see the inside here. Yeah, I really like this artwork. I hope I can get Candy one day, but it is quite expensive to get the whole set. We're talking over $100, so that's one I just gotta work towards, unfortunately. Okay, so here's volume 2. Volume 3. 4. And 5, and the backs all look the same. They just have publisher on it, Flower Comics. So that's the first manga. Really hope I can get more vintage shoujo because I just really love the old art style of shoujo. I have quite a few on my wish list that I hope I can get eventually. And thankfully, Mandarake seems to carry quite a bit, which was surprising, and for not very much. So, oh, and I also got, because I'm going to be starting to do crafting and been wanting to try sewing, I got a Lady Georgie branded mini sewing machine that is from 1983, and it still works, and it's very cute, and I can't wait to finally use it. Okay, so let's do this one next. This, I believe, is from Ape Books, or half-price books via Ape Books. Just open it. This is Rosen Maiden Volume 3. And I got most of my Rosen Maiden volumes via Ape Books, but they were from different HPB locations. So they're all coming separately, unfortunately. And then I have another one coming from Mercari. I believe I got 1 through 5 in total so far. Have not managed to find. Oh no! Didn't see that. Yeah, this is one that I've always wanted but never got my hands on before. Rosen Maiden's pretty nostalgic for me, especially since I'm big into Lolita fashion. and this is just one of those anime that kind of ran parallel to my love of Lolita fashion and inspired a lot of it. Well, Lolita fashion and BJDs, which I'm not as into collecting so much anymore, but I've kind of been wanting to get back into it. Maybe one day I will, when it's more feasible financially. But yeah, love the artwork. And this is an interesting series in that this first run of it was through originally Comic Burrs, which is the one that Tokyo Pop licensed way back when. And this series actually got rebooted with a different manga publication. I believe it was Young Jump, I think. It's a seinen, so I believe it's Young Jump. But yeah, and that one has only been released in Japanese, and I probably will be buying it in Japanese because I don't know if it'll ever get released in English. But yeah, glad to finally get my hands on Frozen Maiden so I can start collecting it. Okay, and this one is from Mercari. I believe I know which one this is, but let's see. Okay, so this is, yes, it is Marmalade Boy, older Tokyo Pop shoujo series. Got 3 and 5. Let's see here. Oh, these are just synopses. There's nothing, no pictures on the back. And which one is this one? Volume 2. So I ordered, it's a little dinged up, but that's okay. It's a very old release. Yeah, as you can see. These I ordered from different sellers. I believe I have I think I have another volume coming. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But yeah, I've got 2, 3, and 5. I don't have volume 1. I still have to find volume 1 because I haven't ordered it yet. But yeah, that's what I have so far. I don't remember if I ordered more volumes of Marmalade Boy actually, so I guess I'll find out eventually when I keep going through things. But that's it for that. Harder series to find, so it's gonna be a little difficult, but another one that I want to find that's older is Kodocha, and that one's a bit more difficult and a bit more expensive from what I've seen secondhand. So wish me luck on that one. But let's see what I've got in this bigger one. And this one's also from Mercari, I believe. I think I know what this is. I am losing daylight. So I'm sorry for how dark it is. Let's see here. Okay. This is. Ooh. Get them all. Okay. Yes, I did. This is Monkey High, and I believe, I don't think this is the full series. I think there's a couple more volumes, but this is most of it. And these are all individually packaged, which is nice. Of course, that's making them slide around a lot. But there's volume 1. Volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 4. Volume 5. and volume 6. I think this is an older Shoujo Beat release. Kind of slowly want to collect most of the Shoujo Beat titles. But yeah, this one sounded kind of cute, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. And that is it for this batch. I still have quite a lot more, and especially just from Right Stuff alone, it's quite a bit. So yeah, that's what I have so far in this batch. I will be opening more within the month, hopefully. Probably should have some more coming in this week and next week probably, depending on how quickly Right Stuff gets here, but it's always a toss-up with them. Everything was in stock though that I got from them, so it shouldn't take too horrendously long, but a lot of it was from a sale, so it might take a while. But yeah, I'm either going to, I don't know if I'm going to upload this as just one video and do several parts, or if I'm just going to stitch them all together once I've gotten everything. But that's it for now until the next batch comes. Bye bye. Hey guys, I am back again with a second batch, which is looking like of 3 of manga that I have ordered over March, which is still this month. I don't know what it'll be by the time I upload this, but yeah, might have shaky cam since it's kind of leaning on my bed here. So yeah, this is more the same kind of stuff. I actually did get that big box right there, which is from Right Stuff. I got that sooner than I thought I would, which is nice. These 2 right here are from Mercari, which completes my Mercari orders, I believe. And then this one is from A Books. I'm still waiting for 2 more from A Books, which will probably be part of the 3rd batch. And then Better World Books up here. And when I was looking through my orders, I realized that my Thrift Books order never went through. It's all actually still sitting in my cart. I remember that it was being really screwy when I was trying to check out, and then when I thought I finally did, apparently it didn't charge me or anything, so it just never happened. So it's kind of a bummer. I hope I can finally get it through at some point, but at the moment I cannot. So yeah, I'll have to wait, or I'll just look for those particular volumes elsewhere when I get the chance. But yeah, for now, let's start. I guess I'll start with this one. If you remember from earlier, you should know what this is. So this is Rosen Maiden Volume 4. It looks like it's an ex-library book, possibly. Yeah, it sure is. Which I didn't know, but it's okay, it's not a big deal. Okay, good thing I didn't wait, I did have my name on it. Okay. That's another thing I'm gonna have to block out. Alright, but yeah, more Rosen Maiden. I'm waiting for 1 and 2, and this one is actually another volume, which should be volume 5. So let me go ahead and open that one up. And this one came from Mercari. Oh, that's a cute little note with Sakura and oh my god. I'm blanking. Anyway, it's really cute. Cardhopper Sakura note with a nice little message. Showrun. Why I couldn't remember that, I don't know why. Okay. Packaged it really well. So not only do they wrap it in that, but they also wrap it in plastic. Oh. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have volume 5. So I'm just waiting for 1 and 2 from A Books, and then I'll have 1 through 5. And then eventually I'll find the last few, hopefully. Yeah, I can see it's kind of discolored because this is like the normal color, but it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna cry over it. Let's go through Better World books next. Now these are all ex-library, which seems to usually be the case when it comes to Better World books. But they're not in terrible condition, so I'm not too fussed about it. So first we have volume 1 of Twinkle Stars. And I have another series by the same author in this book. In this box. Yeah. Which, funnily enough, I now have books from 2 series from this author, but not Fruits Basket, which is the same author, which is kind of interesting. I'll have to get it eventually. I've seen the original anime like way back when. I just never got the manga from what I remember. And then we have Aiore, first volume by Mayo Shinjo, who also does Central Phrase, which is another one I'm collecting. And these are thick volumes. But that's cool. Volume 8 of Monkey High, which is one of the ones I was missing from my previous order. Unfortunately, Volume 7 I was supposed to get with the Thrift Books order, but again, it is still sitting in my cart and never got sent out, so it's just is what it is. And then we have Cross Game Volume 2, which was the next one I needed. And yeah, despite being it's a little ding right here, but despite being ex-library, they're still definitely in decent enough condition. I not seen anything that makes it like, ugh, what have I done? Okay, the back of this is, yeah, but it's fine. This one looks pretty good too, and yeah, still all pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna move these out of the way. Okay, while I open the next one, which is gonna be this one right here, which is my last one from Mercari. This is the complete set of the series that's in here. So let me go ahead and open it. Okay, so this is what I believe is the complete set of Happy Hustle High, which again is an older shoujo release from Viz. I think it's pre Shoujo Beat. So volume 1. Volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 4. And Volume 5. I don't really know much about this series. The author's name is familiar to me though. I'll have to try to remember. The artwork's kind of familiar to me as well. But yeah. I don't know much about it at all, so it's just I'm really determined to like collect as many shoujo series as possible, especially the ones that were put up by Viz. So I decided to knock one of them out of my wish list. and that was this one, and I got it for a pretty decent price, so I couldn't pass it up. And that's it for Mercari. Now we're gonna get to the big boy right here, which I'll just go off camera and open it because it's a little awkward to do it from right here, so give me one moment. All right, there we go. As you can see, I got a lot of manga. Again, got stuff from the clearance section because I can't resist the clearance section, and I got some titles that I needed updating, like Land of the Lustrous, which I'll start with right here. I'm still not up to date with it, but I'm just kind of slowly getting my hands on whatever volumes I can, so I can continue reading it, because this is one series that I've been really enjoying reading. So there's volume 7 and volume 8. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm really happy I can continue reading this, because it's been a while since I read the previous one, because I just hadn't picked up more volumes of it. So these were actually on sale as part of the I can't remember which sale. There was a couple different sales going on, but this was part of one of them, so I was like, yes, I need to snag them, because they're usually a little more expensive than some of the other publishers, so I'm really happy to own these ones now so I can keep going. Another series that I picked up that I have not started yet is Happiness, and I'm already seeing that the condition of volume 2. That's a bummer, but what are you gonna do? Oh boy, that's well, at least they were on sale, I guess. But yeah, don't know what happened there. But yeah, I never got to finish Flowers of Evil because my friend was collecting it, who was my roommate at the time, some almost 10 years ago. So I was in the process of reading it, and I never got to finish it. And I asked her, you know, oh, do you still have any manga that you still have but that you're trying to get rid of? And she didn't really have very much left, and I had asked her about Flowers of Evil, and she's like, oh, I sold that ages ago, I didn't really enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to collect Flowers of Evil eventually. I want to get the singles because I'm crazy, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm interested in reading this one because I liked what I've read of Flowers of Evil, so I really like Shuzo Oshimi's storytelling. So yeah, I hope I can get more of his manga. Okay, and let's go here. This one was a shoujo series that sounded really cute, and this was one of the few shoujo series that was part of the sale that started at volume 1, whereas some of the other ones, they were just kind of like in the middle of the series, which wasn't any good for me. So this is one that I was like, yay, I can actually start from the beginning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this one. It sounds pretty wholesome and cute, and yeah, heard pretty good things about it. So I'm excited to read this one. And I guess we'll go for here. This was a bundle in the clearance section, again by the author of Fruits Basket, Natsuki Takaya. Let me get these in order. I'm a real stickler for putting them in order for whatever reason. This is Phantom Dream. I don't know if I said that already. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and volume 5. And that is the complete series. Again, don't really know much about it, but I really enjoy Fruits Basket, so I'll probably like this one as well, hopefully. So yeah, it's a nice bundle to get. I wanted to actually get this bundle from my last Bright Stuff order, but I ended up deciding against it because it was just, my order was already getting too expensive, so I saved it for this one instead. And then I guess I'll quickly go over the clearance manhwa that I got. So this is volume 1 and volume 2 of DVD, which looks pretty interesting. Sounded pretty interesting, so, and I think it's only 2 volumes. I can't remember, but I know it's gonna be a short read, so yeah. And these were only like $2, I think. I don't know. They were really cheap, so I couldn't say no. Let me get this out of here quickly. Okay. Okay, so let's go on with the next manhwa that I have here. Now, the interesting thing about this one is that only 2 of these volumes were actually in the clearance section. The rest of the series was not, but because I was like, I want to be able to read it from the beginning, I just said screw it and got, give me a second while I put these in order. Oh, I forgot that this, go this way. Okay. So yeah, I think only 4 and 5 were in the clearance section, but the first 3 were full price, so I just said screw it and got them all. I don't know if that completes it. I'll have to look into that, but yeah, it's Dokebi Bride, and it sounded really interesting, the premise of it, and I don't often see a lot of manhwa that's based on like Korean folklore, but yeah, like the whole Dokebi, which is like a goblin deity kind of thing. I don't know if you've ever seen the K-drama Goblin. I really enjoyed that, so I was like, maybe this will be kind of like that in some way. Probably not, but yeah, I want to read more things that have to do with Korean folklore, because I really like Japanese folklore and yokai stories, so getting into manhwa that go into Korean, the Korean equivalent of that would be something nice and fresh for me. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. And then, let's see, for yet another sale here. So they had Yakitatsu Japan. They had most of the volumes, but these were ones that were in stock that were early, like the early part of the series. They did not have volume 2 in stock anymore, so I got 1 and 3. In any case, I can at least start with 1. I did volume 2 again, was part of the thrift books order, so I will not be getting that right now. But yeah, I'm glad I can kind of start the series now, and eventually I'll have to find volume 2. So I can just go along with it. And then we have Komi Can't Communicate, which is one I've been wanting to get into, and thankfully it was on sale, and the first couple volumes were still in stock. It's a little thing, but that's okay, because I'm someone who also suffers from social anxiety, so I thought it would be a kind of relatable read, which is why I've been wanting to pick this up eventually. And the sale gave me a good reason to just finally stick it in my cart and go for it. So yeah, Komi Can't Communicate 1 and 2. So Mob Psycho, I got volume 1 for Christmas one year from a friend. I've seen the first season and like the first couple episodes of the second season. I have to continue it at some point, but yeah, this is just me getting the next volumes I needed. They had most of the volumes, but I was trying to get multiple series rather than spend all my money on just getting like the entirety of 1 or 2 series. So yeah. And then Demon Slayer, these are not the next volumes that I need, but these were the ones that were closest in stock. So we have volume 6 and volume 7 of Demon Slayer. I still need 5 and 4, or 4 and 5 to be have them all in a row up till 7. I may have to get them off Amazon or something at some point, but yeah, these guys go out of stock on Right Stuff so quickly. So I still have not had any luck whatsoever with Jujutsu Kaisen. I still need to get volume 3 of Chainsaw Man. That wasn't in stock either. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough one to get my hands on, but I'll have to see. Maybe it'll show up in my local comic book shop or my local bookstore, but they're very small, and yeah, I don't think they'll necessarily go in stock, but who knows. Alright, so that's it for batch number 2. I still have 3 packages left that I need to get, so it's going to be 2 more from A Books, which are going to be more Rosen Maiden, and 1 from our Manga Swap, which yeah, hopefully gets here next week, and then that'll be it for the month of March. As for April, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, bye. Hey guys, so welcome to batch 3, and this is the last part of my March orders. You can see I have 2 small bags left, or 2 small packages left from 8 Books, and then I have this one, which is our Manga Swap box. So I will go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first up we have volume 1 of Rosen Maiden. It's a little dinged up. There's some creases and bending. I can't see it too well in the actual video, but I can see it pretty well from my naked eyes, like right here you can see. But it's an older series, so it's not a huge deal. I'm just happy that I'm finally getting to read this series, since I love the anime so much. And there's volume 2. So now I have volumes 1 through 5 of Rosen Maiden, and I just need to get 6, 7, and 8, and I think that'll be it. That'll be it for this series, aside from the Japanese version of the reboot. So yeah, looking forward to reading it. And now let's move on to this big box here from our Manga Swap. Okay, so first in the box we have Night of the Beasts, and that is volumes 1 through 3 and 6. I believe I just need 4 and 5. I don't know if it goes beyond 6. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, this is an older from Gokomi, I believe. Yes. An older shoujo series. So you got 1, 2, 3, and then 6. And I believe this same author does a couple of manga that are on the Shoujo Beat imprint. Can't remember the names of them, but yeah, depending on how that is, maybe I'll want more of this author's works. It looks like this one's actually a, yeah, ex-library copy, but that's fine. And then the second series I have in this box is Oya Yubi Hime Infinity, 1 through 6, and I believe that is the complete series. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, I'm just wanting to get all these out of print shoujo series from long defunct publishers like CMX, Gokomi, Tokyo Pop, which I guess technically isn't defunct anymore, but yeah. Alright guys, so we are looking at everything that I got for the month of March. Somewhere over 60 volumes. I think that's the most I've bought in 1 month, but yeah, stimulus kind of does that to you. For next month, I'm thinking about doing something new. I haven't done any shopping in person, done any manga pickups at local businesses since I want to say December. So that's something I was thinking about doing next month, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to take you guys along with me, particularly to my local comic book store, because they have kind of an interesting selection of old out of print series. So I thought we could go ahead and check that out. But yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything else I'm gonna do next month in particular. I don't think I'm gonna buy this much manga next month, for sure. But yeah, I really want to see about filling some gaps in some of my other series, so that's probably what the plan will be. But yeah, I can't wait to see you guys next month. Bye!